Hey, what's happening, y'all? This is Andrew from Mirror Music 99, back with another, well, this is a sort of Grateful Dead reaction. This is a cover of one of my favorite songs, Folsom Prison Blues, done by Dylan and the Dead. So what you'll hear, most of you probably know this already, but what you'll hear is Bob Dylan singing it, and I think the Grateful Dead is the backing band playing it. It says somewhere in the comments below the video as well that this was like a rehearsal, so it may not be as sharp as you normally would expect. So anyway, I'm interested to hear what this is and what it sounds like, because I obviously know the song and I know all the artists that are playing, but I don't know the version that they're about to do. This is also about 4 minutes long. It's a much shorter one than you would normally see from the Grateful Dead / Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan in concert plays a lot of long songs too, actually. So we'll see how it goes. This is Dylan and the Dead from May of 1987, I believe it is, playing Folsom Prison Blues, which obviously, anybody who's watching this knows it's a Johnny Cash song, but it's a Johnny Cash song, just in case. Here we go. It's an interesting version of the opening riff. Right. It's that descending riff too. I might get my guitar out and play it for you in a minute. We'll see. Since I don't know when, I'm stuck in Folsom. We got harmony too. Good. Time keeps a dragging on, but that train keeps on down the It'll be interesting to hear how they treat this. This is a very straight ahead country song. Traditional. Just to watch him die. When I hear that train blowing, I hang my head and cry. There is a little bit. Right. And Les just walking it around too, not just playing the root, which is what happens in the regular or the original. Well, I bet there's rich fatiguing in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigar. But I know Brent's got a nice little synth riff in there too. I know I can't be free. I assume that's what that is. But those people keep it moving, and that's what tortures me. Turned on his pedal so you can actually hear him this time. If this railroad train was mine, that I'd move it on a little further down the line. My frozen prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I'll get a little solo in here. That's one of the innovations of the original Johnny Cash song is they have 2 solo breaks in it. Too long for one. Nice little drum fill too. man, that's nice. I dig it. So, like, as with most things where you're jamming out, especially with a new collaborator, in this case, I mean, I know they played with Dylan before, but it takes a while to kind of find your groove, right? And that one took a little while to find the groove. Not that they played it badly at the beginning, but it took a while to kind of get into the rhythm. By the time they hit near the end of the second solo and into the first or the second repetition of the last verse, at the end, and then the little outro, you could feel it becoming more of a Grateful Dead-ish thing, I guess. Which was one of the fun parts about this band, right? Is that they take things that you recognize and take things that are very familiar and transform them into things that are a little wilder and a little freer, right? But it's interesting to me, anyway, to hear that happen in real time, right? Most of the time, I would assume when they're playing songs live, they will have rehearsed them at least, and have the general structure down and then kind of go off on their tangents. But this one felt like, so I think the comment in the comments of the original video is probably right. This is like a rehearsal version. And so they're playing it straight, the part to kind of that traditional country 1-2 beat, right? Pretty straightforwardly to start with, and then, like I said, by the end of it, you can see them starting to get more comfortable with the bones of it and kind of take it new and fun places. Anyway, it's not Johnny Cash for sure, but I don't mean that as an insult. That's just a very different thing, but I enjoyed it anyway. So hope you did too. That's all for today. We'll see y'all next time. Take care, y'all.